Hey guys, it is me again. Today is let me see, Monday, the 13th, August 13th. Makes it day 226 on our Daily Bread Project 2012. Guys, I gotta make this quick because it is late and I'm still working. I've got carburetors out here dipping. I've had to do 2 carburetors tonight, and I really still got one more to go. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight or wait till tomorrow. I need to do it tonight, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for not being here the last couple nights. Um, like I've always told y'all, I'm going to tell you the truth. Um, Saturday night, Saturday night and Sunday night, that's 2 nights I wasn't here. Saturday night, guys, we got back from our shindig at church, which now we had a great time. I mean, it turned out really well. Everything went well. Nobody got hurt. Anytime you get, I think we had about 35 people. About 35. I know it was at least like 33, 34, between that and 40. I mean, we had a pretty good turnout. When you get that many people together, especially the majority of them kids, or at least half of them kids, high schoolers and younger, you got to, worry about something happening. But like I said, everything went good. Had a good time of fellowship, had good food, hamburgers, hot dogs, all kinds of desserts, cupcakes, built a fire and roasted marshmallows and made s'mores, that kind of deal. So really did, had a good time of fellowship. But guys, we was so late getting home and I was so tired, I just crashed out. And see, Friday and Saturday both, I had to get up a little earlier than I normally get up, just because I had stuff to do. Had what would you call it? Obligations. Just had obligations I had to do. So what I'm trying to get at, I guess, just having between getting up earlier, a little bit earlier those 2 days, working a little harder at work than I have been, because we've been busy. Praise the Lord. Now today was a typical Monday. Didn't bring in enough to buy pop today, uh, but I'm not gonna worry. I know the Lord's gonna take care of us. But between working and doing all that, getting up earlier, having to do that at church, I was just killed, guys. I mean, so I come home, went to bed. Had plans of kind of laying down for a few minutes, getting back up and doing this. Couldn't do it. Just didn't wake up till 5 something that morning. So, and guys, this kind of the same thing happened yesterday. I was so tired, I guess, still wore out from that. I came in here at about 10 o'clock last night, I guess. I guess that's what time it was, because Fallen Skies went off. I watched most of Fallen Skies, and the same deal. I had intentions of, well, I'm going to get up in a few minutes and make my video. Guys, I fell asleep last night and just woke up at, same deal, about 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that this morning. So, sorry for not being here, guys, but I am back. So, maybe I've got rested up enough now. But got a lot of stuff I need to say here, guys. I'm just going to be quick because I do need to make this short. Number one, Richard, Brother Mad Bad Voodoo, if you watch this, I did watch your video that you sent me, your message, and I liked it. I mean, I'm glad that you're doing that. I'm glad that you're showcasing that. And what it was, guys, is in Bell County, they had a deal where all the out-of-work coal miners, because of our president, the devil, and the EPA, the devil's helpers, have declared the war on coal, and they had all the out-of-work coal miners get on the side of the road, basically, and stretch the line across the whole county. They're trying to bring some national attention to it's what it is. And the brother, unless I dreamed this the other night, and I don't think I did, I don't think I was asleep, me and Dad actually seen, I think it's, and I don't keep up with a lot of reporters, I don't keep up with stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure it was Sean Hannity actually did a story on it, actually did a piece on it, because he had some senators and some other political bigwigs from West Virginia. I think that's the only state. I don't think Kentucky was on there, and they were actually pretty much saying what you said, that Obama has declared a war on coal, and they were talking about all the people that were going to be out of work, and I didn't get to watch all of it because I had so much stuff I was doing that night. But now I'm pretty sure, and like I said, it was on Fox or whatever channel he's on. it's whichever the one I guess is kind of leaning right-handed with Hannity and what's the other one's name, Combs or whatever it is. But I guess it would be because I'm sure the one that leans over against and rubs on Obama wouldn't be doing the story. But anyway, he was doing it. We seen it, like I said. You might be able to search on the internet and find it, but hopefully some more big people, some more some more people will pick this story up so that the rest of the nation, the people that are in the dark, that don't know that this is happening, maybe that can happen. But anyway, brother, I'm glad you did that. I liked your video, and I hope you see this. I'm telling this to you, brother, because I hope you see this. What else? Brother Woody, I do thank you for working on the logos. I know that it was a lot more pain in the rear end than you expected, and I did get them, and brother, that should be fine. So I do appreciate you for that. What else? Oh yeah, guys, I worked on the motorcycle this evening finally. And guys, just keep praying. I mean, I worked on it. I tweaked the map on it. I got the miss out of it, I'm pretty sure. At least he says I did. See, that's another deal with this boy. He's so strange that he won't let me ride the bike. And to be honest, if I could have already rode the bike, I would have probably already figured it out. But he's so strange, he won't let me ride it. Or he acts like he don't want to let me ride it. He says he will let me ride it, but he never has. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, he said the miss was out. He come back. Actually, I remapped it. He come back, and he actually high-fived me. Of course, after that, he's also got the saying, well, it don't run as good as it did the other night. It don't have the power that it did the other night. But all the flat spots are gone. The mist is gone. It don't hardly have the power. So, guys, just pray that this will do it and that I'm about done with him. Because I'll be honest, it's always something. Either he's hearing something, or he's feeling something, or it's always something with him, and it's about to, it's about to aggravate me. So just pray for that, guys. All right, now, guys, we got to hurry and get on with this. I'm going to try to keep this video 10 minutes or less. So, 1 Timothy, guys, chapter 5, starting in verse 6. And again, guys, as always, just pray for us this week. Pray for my business. Like I said, today was pretty pathetic money-wise. Did get some jobs done, I guess, that we didn't get paid for, that we'll get paid for, the rest of the week. So, like I said, I'm not really worried about anything. We got to trust in the Lord, no matter what it's in. When it's in our money. Same deal with this coal situation. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. If we'll all pull together, all these people in these areas and these coal miners and everybody, if we'll pull together and hit our knees and pray and go to God, He'll deliver us from it. And He'll take care of it. But we've got to do it. We've got to believe that He can do it. We've got to have that faith, and we've got to take it to Him. But He says to bring these things before me with prayer, supplication, and thanksgiving. We got to thank Him for what He's already given us, and thank Him for what He is already doing and going to do. But we've got to pray. We've got to take it to Him. So, I'm just hoping that these coal miners and their families and everybody else, I'm just hoping that they'll all do that and turn towards God. If we'll do that, He's going to take care of us. He promised He would. And God cannot break a promise. So anyway, guys, 1 Timothy chapter 5, starting in verse 6. Here we go. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And these things give in charge, that they may be blameless. But if any provide not for his own, especially for those of his own house, he hath denied the faith, and is worse than an infidel. Let not a widow be taken into the number under 60 years old, having been the wife of one man, well reported of for good works, if she have brought up children, if she have lodged strangers, if she have washed the saints' feet, if she have relieved the afflicted, if she have diligently followed every good work. But the younger widows refuse, for when they have begun to wax wanton against Christ, they will marry, having damnation, because they have cast off their first faith. And withal they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but tattlers also, and busybodies, speaking things which they ought not. I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. Basically, what he's saying here, guys, is that women that are 60 years old, and I think that's what he said, wasn't he? 3 scores. I really didn't pay much attention. But women that are older and they widowed, he's saying they should, that it don't hurt for them to stay widowed, and we're supposed to take care of them. But he's saying younger women, that it does not hurt for them to remarry, because he's saying if they don't, basically they get to where they don't have anything to do, and that's what he's talking about here, about them turning into busybodies and, just doing things they ought not do. So he's saying it's better for them to remarry so they can have direction in their life and they can guide the house, as it speaks of, as they can get in there with a husband and basically, they're saying, and it's not in the Bible, but talking about the idle hands being the devil's playgrounds, it's kind of what it's talking about here, that when we don't have anything to do, sad to say, but as a most part, us as humans, we turn towards evil to do. We don't do good when we don't have anything to do. We do bad things. So anyway, guys, verse 15 says, "For some are already turned aside after Satan. If any man or woman that believeth have widows, let them relieve them, and let not the church be charged, that it may relieve them that are widows indeed." What this is talking about, family members. It's talking about if any man or woman that believe, it's saying if you're a saved person and you have widows, you have widows in your family, let them relieve them. It's saying they need to take care of them. The family needs to take care of them first. It's saying it's easy to let family members say, well, here, that's what the church is for. Here, church, you take care of our widow. You take care of these family members of mine, this widow woman, this my aunt or my whoever it is that's the widow. Paul's saying, no, the family needs to take care of them first, if they have family. Now, I'm sure if the family, he's saying, if the family won't, then the church needs to take care of them. But it needs to be the family's responsibility first. So anyway, guys, I think that makes 10 verses. But anyway, guys, it's a longer video than I wanted it to be, but not too bad. So anyway, guys, I love you all as always. I had a good time being here. I hope you all did. Like I said, guys, just keep praying for me on this motorcycle, that it is all right. I mean, like I said, he rode it there after I remapped it and everything, and he come back and he kind of high-fived me. You could tell he was tickled to death that it took the miss out of it and it took the stumble out of it when he shifted gears. Like I said, but of course, then within a minute, he was like, well, but it don't have the power that it did the other night. And I was like, well, probably the reason it didn't have the power it did the other night, we had it so lean, to be honest about it. Things will run better lean, with getting less fuel, cars, bikes, whatever. But if you get them too lean, the engine won't last. They'll blow up. And I think this bike ended up getting so lean that the plugs, it wouldn't, it wouldn't have complete combustion because it wasn't getting enough fuel. But anyway, guys, just pray for that. Pray that all that will be all right. Pray for me, my family, my business, guys. Pray for our coal miners. Pray for the coal industry. Pray that for our country that we get that nutcase out of the White House. And, like I've always said, and I don't care to tell you this, if you say you're a Christian, but you support somebody that's not a Christian, you support somebody that supports the things that he supports, you better check your salvation. And if I make people mad saying that, people just have to get mad. As I've said before, if you get cut by the truth, you need a Bible Band-Aid. Anyway, guys, love you all. Good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. Until I see you all again, good night, and God bless.